What's up, guys? This is Kephas. We're back in Gilneans, ready to continue our adventures, now as a full-fledged Worgen. We're going to prove our worth to the Gilneans, prove that we're still loyal to Gilneans, and eventually to the Alliance. So, it's fun now. Check it out. Check that out, man. We're Worgen now, but we need to change a couple things. Well, I can't take my helmet off yet. Well, as soon as I get to a transmog thing, that sucks. I didn't even think about that, but I can't go into options and take my hood off. Wow. That actually does kind of suck. Oh, well, that's not too big a deal. We'll just go ninja for now. Eventually I'll be able to speak to a transmog guy and actually show off the wolf head, because that's what it's all about, being a Worgen. Why would you want to cover up that muzzle, man? You're a freaking wolf. You bite people. That's what you do. I guess it won't matter anyways when we're a druid running around as a kitty cat, but you know what? It's all good. All right. So we're just running through town right now, and I really appreciate you guys, all your comments, all your support, all your views on the last video. It's exciting to kick this off again. I really, really appreciate it when you guys give me feedback. Yeah, I hope you guys will stick around and watch this series, follow my adventures, and don't forget to check out my Majora's Mask journey as well. Having a lot of fun over there in that game. It's one of my favorite games ever. But as for this game, I want to address a couple things I said in the last video, in terms of my interest in this game and stuff like that. I had some comments. It's funny how, you know, if you express any lack of interest or diminishing interest in a game that somebody else likes, they can feel threatened, which is it's a concept I don't understand. It's like people don't have confidence in their own hobby, or whatever, or I don't know. It's weird. It's just I don't know. But anyways, when I say I'm not as into it or whatever, or it's more so my life just is in a place where it's kind of hard to invest as much time into the game, to do in-game stuff and to go through all that kind of stuff again. And but anyways, when I say stuff like that, I'm not insulting the game. I'm not insulting you who are into the game. I'm not doing anything like that. It's just where I'm personally at in my place with the game right now. And that's all it is. So if that's hard for you to hear, grow up, deal with it, and move on. I mean, I know I open myself up to criticism, which is totally fine. But I think sometimes there's a level of, just chill out and relax. You don't have to worry too much about everybody being as into stuff as you are. Not everybody can do the competitive thing. Not everybody can do the in-game stuff. Not everybody has the time to do that. So it doesn't mean that we don't still like the game. It doesn't mean we don't still want to make videos. It's just where things are right now. The game is very, very, very time-consuming, which is a good thing. It's awesome, actually. Talked with a couple other people in the comments about that. It's if you're at a place right now where life is busy outside of video games, which isn't a bad thing at all, then it can get challenging. That's always been the case. But I'm never one to say they should change that, and make the game less, time-consuming for people like me or others who are more busy. I don't think that way at all, as a matter of fact. I think the opposite. I'm glad the game is thriving. I'm glad that there are people actively playing the game. I'm glad that there are people who have the free time to enjoy it, are able to spend time in the game and continue to stay interested. I'm glad. I think that's good. That's what the game needs to stay relevant, to have an active player base. So I'm not complaining by any means. I'm totally all for that kind of stuff. But I just want to make sure that you guys know that just because I say I'm not as into it, or I'm at a place right now where it's kind of hard for me to get into the in-game, or it's hard for me to do certain aspects like making macros because of the game's how time-consuming it is to get those things together, I'm not insulting you, and I'm not insulting the game just because that's how I feel. So please, chill out. For those of you who have a hard time understanding that, just relax, enjoy your game. I hope you'll enjoy my leveling, and I'll try to continue to provide content for this game and for other games as well, and I really appreciate your support. You guys, I cannot express enough how much I appreciate your support and how much you guys have supported me in making YouTube videos and whatnot. It means a lot. I love doing this stuff. I really do. Regardless of what game I'm interested in at the time, or how much I still love doing YouTube. I still love making video game videos and having people watch and share their thoughts. And just share the love and the passion for video games, because it's what I love to do. I love video games. I always have, and I always will. And as long as I get to do this kind of stuff, I want to devote time to it, because I really do enjoy it. So I really appreciate your guys' feedback, your views, your likes, your comments, everything. Means the world to me, you guys, because I love doing it so much. So thank you guys so much for that. But anyways, we're just kind of killing time right now. We're just kind of like... Basically, what's going on here is we are the Gilneans, also commonly called the Worgen now, because so many Gilneans have been infected. But the Gilneans, which is a human race, are fighting the Undead for the territory. That's basically what's going on right now. And so the Undead are invading because the wall broke down, and it's a chance for them to get more territory. So they're fighting because... I really don't know what the motivation is, honestly. I don't know if they're like just trying to get more, because these are humans, so they can get more undead army members. I don't know what the entirety of the motivation is, but basically this is all about the undead Gilnean conflict, which is fine. And we are playing a role in trying to defend Gilneas, trying to fight them off, and you will see how that goes. But part of it for us is we're trying to prove our worth as a, even though we're infected, because a lot of, it's kind of a, I don't know, it's almost like a race thing. Like, our own people are divided. Some of them don't like us because we are now a Worgen. They think we're enemies, because you have to understand, the Worgen have been terrorizing these people, so any Worgen, to a lot of them, is a fiend that should be killed. On the other hand, there are other Gilneans who have accepted that a Worgen can actually be an asset when they control their beast within, and so that's kind of the conflict. So we're basically trying to help Gilneas and control the beast within, and keeping ourselves from going completely feral and killing everybody like the rest of the Worgens have. That's basically what we're doing. So we're doing pretty good so far. It's a good story. It's a neat, like, I love this zone a lot. I really do. I know, like, it's funny, like, everybody has their favorite and least favorite zone. This is one of my favorites, for sure, just because I like the theme, like I said last time. But I also like the gravity of what because, like, a lot of times your character is just a random character in a world. Like, you're just a Druid, a dwarf. A dwarf who is a paladin or whatever. Or you're, a night elf. It's all fine. But I feel like the Worgen, in particular, have a really cool, story. Where am I going? Is it underground? I'm lost. Just because, they've been through trials, they've suffered, and they're fighting this curse. It's really cool. The Undead are similar in that way. I remember going through the Undead starting area, doing the lore segments, which I want to get back into again. They're just so time consuming, but they're so much fun. Because there's not a lot of coverage out there on like, what the character goes through and what the character story is. And so I wanted to kind of cover that. Just a lot of content. It's a lot, everything, really. Everything that your character and each character race goes through, I would like to try to cover in future videos. And I was doing the Undead starting area, and I was really blown away by how deep the story is. And if you read quest text, man, there's a lot that goes on. You just have to read quest text. And you guys know about how I feel about quest text, right? I don't like reading quest text. I'm not a very good reader. I like to listen. I would give anything. I would pay. Not kidding. I would actually pay extra money if there was a narration, an audio version for every quest in the game. That's a lot of work, though. It's a huge amount of work. Probably not possible. But man, I'd pay for it. I'd pay $100 for it. Straight up. Probably worth more than $100 with all the quest text in the game. But I'd pay money for that. If that was a mod or something, I'd pay money for it for sure. Because I would play through everything then and listen to everything that goes on. I just, like, reading over time, get headaches, can't do it for long. And so I tend to not read quest text too often. So that's kind of why. What am I doing now? I have to pay attention. Oh yeah, we got to go on the boats. That's right. So there's kind of a cool thing that you can do here. If you want to get the going down achievement easily, I'll show you how to do that. It's actually not hard. You can actually get it from these catapults. So when I go up on these, you got to go in these boats to kill the captains. What I like to do is I aim for the sails, so that way I know when to make it. And if I just shoot myself right here, maybe, Hang on. Do I gotta get closer? Maybe not. Can I? There we go, for some reason. Now, it should launch me right into the sail. Bam. See? Now, I didn't get the going down achievement. I'll show you how to do that here in a bit. So we gotta kill these guys. I cannot wait to be a cat form. This casting stuff is just not... It's not my bag, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm more of a melee guy. I like to be up in your face with a big weapon, a big axe or hammer. Preferably a sword. I'm more of a swordsman myself. But cat claws will do just fine. But actually, to be honest with you guys, I'll probably vote on this too. Maybe next time or whatever, but we might get there before then in this episode. But actually, just leave a comment. Let me know what class or what spec would you like to see me play. And just don't say resto, please. Bear would probably be okay. I could probably do bear. It's going to be a little bit slower if we go bear. But if you want me to go balance instead of feral, let me know in the comments. If you want me to do feral, that's fine. That's what I was thinking anyways, just because it's more what I'm used to. But if you really want to see me try to play balance, I'll be more than happy to. We can always switch it up too, because of heirlooms, it's not so big deal to switch things around anymore. So yeah, just let me know in the comments what you want, what spec, what form would you like me as a druid to take, and I will do the best I can to play the best I can, and hopefully impress you and help you enjoy the series. I'll spend hours devoting to number crunching so I can do the best DPS at level 10. And then I'll link the DPS meters in Deadmine so that everybody knows who the best low-level DPS is. No, seriously, I hate people that do that. Alright, so, gotta get into this other ship over here. So check this out. I'll go ahead and do this now. If you aim straight up, I probably won't get into the boat, but we'll try it. We'll just go aim straight up. Aim. I have to aim. Oh, it makes... Really? It didn't used to do that. I swear, you used to be able to just aim. Alright. Alright, never mind then. Well, anyways, I used to be able to do it. I don't know what's wrong now. I don't know if they changed it, or if I'm just crazy. But now it actually makes you hit the boat, which is weird. I swear you used to just be able to launch yourself wherever. But, oh well, whatever. Oh, whoa, brother. He just went through the net. That's alright. We're fine. We made it. This kind of reminds me of the area in Stormheim, the beginning. Now that I've done it like 4 or 5 times, I absolutely hate it. The little scenario between the Worgen and the Undead. I'm sure a lot of you probably really like it, but after doing it a few times, I'm just kind of like, ugh, I'm done. I'm done with that crap. I like to get through the zones now. I'm kind of at that stage. Well, there are other people that play this game, and so now we have to wait. So I'll wait right here. I'll be right back. Oh, never mind. Never mind. He came back fast. Yay, respawns. That's awesome. Remember when it used to take... Remember when you used to have to wait like 10 minutes for a stupid respawn for a quest? Those are the types of things I don't miss about the old school game. Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of old school game, I've had people ask in emails and also in comments if I'm going to play on the new Nostalrius, which I didn't even know was happening. What's the story there? Because I thought they were taken down. Are they back now? Is Blizzard approving it? That's what I want to know, because here's the problem. For people like me that actually do like to play the live game, I don't want to risk getting banned for playing a private server. So that's kind of why I'm hesitant to play on Nostalrius, because I don't want to lose my account. I don't want to, I don't want to promote something that is against the terms of service. As cool as I think it is, and I'm not like personally like condemning people that do it, but as as someone who's public, makes YouTube videos, people, Blizzard does watch videos. They have watched mine, believe it or not. But I don't want to offend them. I don't want to do anything to break those rules. That's why I'm hesitant to do it. But if I see that they're whatever with it, like if it's not a big deal, if they're not like going to be aggro about it, I'd be more than happy to try it. I'd love to play the game as it once was. I've wanted that for a long time. I'll do 2 series. I'll do a Nostalrius series and a live series, and we'll do 2 leveling, because I don't get tired of leveling in this game. I'll do leveling in this game when I'm old, if this game's still active. Seriously. So yeah, I'll look into it more. I'd love to hear your guys' feedback and thoughts on that stuff. Look at that, we're already level 8. But I'm just trying to be careful, man, because I didn't even know that was a thing, honestly. But hey, props to them. I hope it's on good terms. I hope everything's okay, and that they're doing that You know, and Blizzard, maybe they backed off. I don't know. What's the deal there? What's this? Go away. I don't need your tips. I've been playing this. I'm a 12-year vet. I don't need your tips, game. I didn't even ask for that crap. All right. This is where we sick the dogs on them. There we go. Bam. I love this part. It took me forever to figure out that I had to do that, and I died like 10,000 times. No, seriously, I died like 5 or 6 times trying to do that the first time, because I'm stupid. I don't read quest text. I don't even pay attention to the items in my bag. So, you know, but now I know, because I've done this. You know, actually, I have to give a shout out. If you are familiar with the people that I know, where I come from the AIE Guild, the Instance, and such things as that, if you're familiar with Eludra the Mage, from Battle Pets with Eludra and Ben, used to be Battle Pets with Eludra and Kephas, and now a really cool guy has taken my place as I have moved on from podcasting. But anyways, one of the first time I think that's probably why I like this zone so much, is because the first time I did this was with my friend Eludra the Mage, who's a really cool person, but we had so much fun leveling through this place. That's really what I love. That stuff. I love that part of the game, man. Like, leveling content with a buddy is the best. Actually doing anything in this game with a buddy is the best. This game becomes the most enjoyable game ever. But I remember so vividly running through this zone with her. It was so much fun, and I just thought of that, actually. That's probably why I like this zone so much. It's because it's probably one of my favorite memories about this game is, you know, leveling through that with her. That was a good time. We actually, there's a few parts that, a few things that we did that I always like to bring up every now and then. So every time I come here, I think of her. It's kind of funny how in-game places can remind you of, like, you know, there's like that meme, this 2 little kids fishing. It says you don't make memories playing video games. Screw that crap, man. And screw people. Like, if you think that way, like, get lost, man. Like, get out of my life. You don't know anything. Because I have so many great memories. Some of my best memories in life are from playing video games. I actually get emotional just thinking about that. Like, one of the only few good memories I have with my dad, because my dad really wasn't a big part of my life, to be honest. But one of the few good memories I have of him was playing through Contra as a kid. We played through the first freaking really hard Contra. We probably used the 30 life cheat because I was like 6 years old. But it was one of the few things I did with my dad that, like, I remember really well and I enjoyed. The heck are these drowning people at? They're going to drown before I find them. I'm going to drown before I find them. Kill in the moment. But, you know, anywho, it's one of the best memories I have with my dad. And so whenever people say, like, you know, like, you don't make memories playing video games, like, screw you, man. Because it's not true. Just because you don't understand it doesn't mean it's not true. Just because it's not something that you're into doesn't mean it's not true. And if you can have memories of watching football with your kid or your dad or playing football, then by God, I can have memories of playing video games with my friends. And I'm a hugely passionate person when it comes to video games, regardless of how silly that may sound to some. But I don't think that anybody watching this is going to have a problem understanding that. So I don't want to get too preachy. But anyways, I don't know. I don't know why I even shared that, but it's like just been on my mind a lot lately, actually. And I think that it's a big part of why I like video games so much is because of the memories that I have with people that I consider to be important people in my life. And I am excited to have many more. I have a lot of great memories doing YouTube videos with video games. And that's a big part of why I like to share my passion for gaming. Like, I love gaming. More than just World of Warcraft or Blizzard games. I love a lot of games. I love most games, honestly. I tend to like a game more than I hate it. If I ever really hate a game, it's because I feel like it's not a game enough. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it's just like, it's crap. Like, it's really hard to get me to hate a video game. I like most games, most genres. I even like sports genre games. Like, I just enjoy playing video games, man. So, anyways, I don't even know why I thought I'd share that. But I think that's a good spot to leave it in this episode. And actually, you know what? It is a good spot because we're not level 10 yet. Next episode, we'll hit level 10. And I'm going to put a straw poll up in the description below. You vote on what spec you want to see when you roll. I'm not going to put resto in. I'm sorry, healers. But it's just not for me. But I will put bear in. If you want me to run as a bear, I'll run as a bear. If you want me to run as a cat, I'll run as a cat. If you want me to run as a boomkin, I'll do that. So I'll put that straw poll in the description below. You vote on what spec you want to see me roll, and we will continue with the straw poll voting for what zone you want to see me cover as we get to that stage in the game. So thank you guys so much for your support. I love you guys so much. I hope you'll continue watching. I hope you'll continue to join me on my adventures. I want to try to do a lot more games. I want to do a lot more playthroughs. So I hope that you'll give those videos that aren't Warcraft a chance, because I'm really looking forward to doing more of that as well. But WoW isn't going anywhere, so I just want you guys to know that. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. This is Kephas. Until next time.